And Young Buzz, welcome back everyone. Today we're diving into something super special, the amazing fan culture behind Twice, known as Once. If you think K-pop fandoms are just fans screaming at concerts, think again. Once is like this huge, vibrant ecosystem, part social club, part marketing team, part creative powerhouse. They've grown into one of the most loyal and organized fan communities in modern pop. So buckle up, because we're unpacking how Once started, their epic fan theories, crazy fan projects, their fierce loyalty, and some unforgettable fan moments that'll make you smile, cry, and maybe even want to join the fandom yourself. Plus, I want to hear from you, your own Once stories, theories, or fan moments. Let's get into it. All right, let's kick things off with the origin story of Once. The name was officially announced back in November 2015 when Twice debuted. It's a clever play on words. Basically, if fans love Twice once, the group promises to return that love twice. That's such a simple but powerful idea, right? It made fans feel like they weren't just consumers, but part of the story, part of the journey. Twice has always been about this give-and-take relationship with Once, and that's shaped the fandom's whole vibe. Supportive, personal, and incredibly dedicated. Now, one of the coolest things about Once is their obsession with fan theories. Like, these fans don't just listen to songs or watch music videos, they dissect every detail. They spot hidden motifs in music videos, decode lyrics, and speculate about future concepts or album storylines. It's part literary analysis, part detective work. For example, Once has noticed recurring colors, symbols, or even tiny objects in Twice's sets that link different eras. This isn't just fun and games. It builds a deep emotional connection to the group's art and makes being a fan feel like being part of an exclusive club. And here's something interesting. Once theories don't stay isolated. Fans use Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and fandom wikis to share ideas, build on each other's thoughts, and create massive community discussions. One person's guess can snowball into a full-blown theory that everyone debates. It's like a huge puzzle, and everyone's got a piece. Personally, I love seeing this because it turns music consumption into an interactive, shared experience. What about you? Are you into fan theories? Got any favorites you want to share? Drop them in the comments. I'm always down to hear the wildest or smartest Once theories out there. Next up, fan projects. These are where Once really flexes their power. We're talking massive coordinated efforts, from streaming parties to chart-pushing campaigns that literally help Twice break records. These fans track all the rules around digital charts, album points, and broadcast eligibility to maximize every chance of success. That's serious dedication and strategic thinking. But fan projects go way beyond just numbers. Once pools money to run birthday billboards, charity drives, and fan-made videos, all to show love and support. Some campaigns raise thousands of dollars, and they're so ritualized they become a bonding experience for fans. Here's a question for you. Have you ever participated in a fan project? Maybe streaming together or running a charity campaign? What was that experience like? If not, would you want to? I think these projects show how fandom can be more than just fandom. It becomes a community with real impact. So why is Once considered one of the most loyal fandoms out there? There are a few big reasons. First, Twice has been around for nearly a decade now, and their core fans have stuck with them through thick and thin. That kind of long-term consistency breeds a strong sense of ownership and pride. Fans aren't just here for the hits. They celebrate milestones, support members during tough times, and defend the group fiercely when needed. Another huge factor is emotional reciprocity. Twice often speaks directly to Once. In lyrics, social posts, concerts, making the relationship feel personal. The promise of "love us once, we'll love you twice" isn't just a slogan, it's lived experience. When members cry on stage reading fan banners or mention Once during performances, it builds this deep emotional connection that's rare in the pop world. Then there's the tangible fandom identity. The official light stick, the chants, the slang. These rituals create a sense of belonging and unity, especially at concerts or fan gatherings. Imagine thousands of Once waving their candy bongs in sync, chanting the same lines. It's a powerful, almost magical community moment. And don't forget their organizational skill. Once's coordinate streaming, voting, charity, and promotion like a well-oiled machine. This not only impresses the industry, but also makes fandom participation feel rewarding, since fans see real results from their efforts. Oh, and let's not forget that Once isn't just a Korean or local fandom, it's global. From Southeast Asia to North America and Europe, fans bring their own local flavor to the fandom culture, but all connect under the Twice umbrella. This global-local mix keeps Twice commercially strong worldwide and makes every fan feel part of a bigger family. Now, it's not all serious business. Once fandom is also packed with hilarious moments. Fans love memes, from awkward interviews to funny dance mistakes, that get remixed and shared endlessly. Reaction videos are another trend, where fans post over-the-top reactions to new choreos or line distributions, turning fan engagement into playful social currency. And the playful shipping wars? Fans jokingly demand unseen photos or backstage content with the now iconic Post the Photo meme, sparking viral threads that even the artists get a kick out of. These lighthearted interactions keep the fandom fun and inclusive. Have you ever laughed at a fan meme or joined a shipping debate? What's your favorite funny Once moment? Tell me in the comments. I want to laugh with you. But fandom isn't just fun and games. Sometimes it gets deeply emotional. Concerts are full of tearful moments where members read fan banners or react to projects, making Once feel truly seen. The fandom rallies hard during tough times, like injuries or hiatuses, organizing donations and support threads that turn fan love into real care. Anniversaries and birthdays often come with heartfelt posts from both Once and Twice, sharing reflections on growth and gratitude. It's less like promotion and more like a conversation between friends. This emotional depth is why Once stays loyal for years. Before we wrap up this part, let me ask, have you ever experienced an emotional moment as a fan? Maybe a concert or a fan project that moved you? I'd love to hear your stories and how they changed your connection to the group. Now, diving into the more complex side of fandom, because no fandom is perfect, right? Once, like any passionate community, has its ups and downs. One challenge is how intense loyalty can sometimes tip into toxicity. For example, when fans get super defensive, it can lead to fan wars, doxing, or online harassment, not only harming outsiders, but sometimes hurting members of the fandom themselves. That's something we need to be aware of and talk openly about, because passion should never justify harm. At the same time, being part of a fandom like Once can bring a lot of joy and social connection, but it can also create pressure. Some fans feel like they have to keep up with streaming, voting, and buying albums to prove their loyalty, which can lead to burnout or financial stress. It's important to remember that being a fan should be fun and healthy. Moderation, respect, and kindness, both to others and ourselves, are key to keeping the fandom strong and positive. I'm curious, have you ever felt overwhelmed by fandom expectations or seen toxicity in fan communities? How do you think fandoms like Once can balance passion with respect? Let's talk about it down below. Now let's switch gears and look at why the industry pays so much attention to Once. For entertainment companies and media, fandoms aren't just groups of fans. They're critical drivers of success. Once's ability to organize streaming parties, boost first-week sales, trend on social media, and fill arenas tells the industry that Twice isn't just a fleeting act. It's a sustainable, growing brand. This loyalty gives Twice creative freedom. Because Once shows up consistently, the company invests in bigger production budgets, global tours, and collaborations. The more dedicated the fans, the more the artists can experiment and grow. It's a win-win. Here's a thought. Do you think fandom power influences the kind of music or concepts Twice puts out? Have you noticed any shifts that you think were driven by fan support or feedback? I'd love to hear your take. Before we close, let's reflect on why Once isn't just a fan club, but a cultural phenomenon. They blend creativity, organization, and deep emotional connection. The fan theories and fan art deepen the storytelling around Twice's music. The projects turn that passion into real-world impact, from chart success to charity work. The funny memes and emotional concert moments humanize the idols and fans alike. If you're new to Twice or curious about K-pop fandoms, I encourage you to dive in slowly. Watch some music videos, find a fan cam of your favorite member, or join a respectful fan community online. You'll see how theory crafting and fan projects create a rich, immersive experience that's way more than just listening to music. For longtime aunces, this fandom continues to be a place of belonging, love, and shared memories. A place where that promise of love us once, we'll love you twice feels very real. So what's your favorite aunts moment or fan project? Have you ever been part of a fandom-driven charity or streaming party? What do you think makes Once stand out from other fandoms? I'm super excited to read your stories and thoughts. So don't be shy, jump into the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more content exploring the coolest parts of K-pop culture. Thanks so much for watching on Young Buzz. Until next time, stay curious and keep buzzing.